Hey y'all, Portland's real estate market is currently on fire. Multiple offers are the norm, homes are vanishing in a matter of days, and buyers are doing everything they can just to stand out. So what does this actually mean if you're trying to buy or sell right now? Today we're sitting down with 3 top Think agents who are currently in the thick of it, helping buyers and sellers navigate one of the most competitive markets we've seen in years. We're gonna help you break down what's actually happening on the ground, what buyers and sellers are doing differently to stand out in this market, and how to set yourself up to win. Let's jump in. Hi.
Hey.
Hey, Tai.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us today
Yeah.
to talk about the market and what's going on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Do you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah, sure. My name is Tai Faux. I am the team owner and principal broker for Team House Pro, and we work out of Think Real Estate here in Portland, Oregon.
And I'm Gunnar, Scott Gunnar Friesen with Sold by Scott at Think Real Estate.
And I'm one of the other Scotts with Sold by Scott at Think Real Estate, helping buyers and sellers in Portland Metro.
Awesome. Well, how would you guys describe what the Portland market looks like out there right now?
It's
Busy.
pretty busy, yeah. Pretty hot. So spring market here is our busiest season. So we're seeing the most listings, which is amazing. And we're also seeing the most buyers out because the weather's getting slowly better, and it's a great time to buy a house here. So yeah.
What would you say to buyers and sellers who are trying to enter the market right now?
For buyers, I think my best advice is to get with your realtor early and have them go over offer strategy and also a little strategy around how you're searching for properties, because that could save you a whole lot of time up front. If we're consistently seeing these really nice, well-marketed properties get multiple offers and go 50K or more over asking, then your realtor should be kind of helping work on your search and guiding you on where to start on pricing for what you're looking for. So it can really be an advantage to kind of set your search parameters a little lower than what your max is, and that way you're not missing out on these dream boats and saving a little heartache along the way. So yeah, but ultimately just get with your realtor as quickly as possible.
Yeah. I also think get with your lender as soon as possible too, and be working with a lender that is reachable and available on weekends, because people are putting their offers in on Saturday and Sunday. And when it's competitive and you're going to be offering more than asking, you might be changing your offer price more than once, and you need the lender to approve that or show you numbers in real time. You don't have time to wait until Monday or Tuesday.
Well, I know both Tai, you and Scott have been working in this market a few years longer than I have. Is this a typical spring market? Are you seeing anything out there that's new or different, or is this pretty much par for the course?
It's pretty par for the course. Yeah, March, April into May is just our busiest season. Everybody wants to list when their house looks the best, so that's why we have so many listings. All the cherry blossoms are blooming. Everybody loves it. All the gardens are popping. So I'd say just historically, since I've been in real estate, this is normal.
Usually when the brokerages have in their whole brokerage meetings, everyone's like, all right, how's everybody doing? We're the spring market. It's we're always preparing for a spring market every year.
I feel like this year though, it hit a little bit earlier than usual.
Yeah,
I would agree with that. Yeah. I remember last year too. I feel like it was 2 weeks into January and things started going wild again. So our spring market definitely picks up earlier and earlier each year, I think. So there's just a lot of pent up buyer excitement from the winter. Everybody's pulls their listings off. So once we see all these listings starting to pepper in, people get really excited. So
yeah, I think it was extra exciting for folks this year too, because rates are just coming down after being quite high. And we specifically here have had limited inventory
Mhm.
for a while. And I feel like now we're seeing more homes, like more people willing to put their homes on the market.
Yep.
And I think that is activating a lot of buyers as well and a lot of excitement.
Yeah, I think if you're just a seller and you're not even looking to buy, that's such a great time to sell.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I would agree. For sellers, I would say, the spring is definitely like the most fruitful just because we do have that pent up buyer excitement and, there's just more buyers on like looking for houses at that time. So if you present your house well and you have it priced correctly, you could see multiple offers.
What are buyers facing out there right now when they're looking to get an offer accepted?
Quick decisions, it's not all price, but price has been what I'm hearing most of the time. What is winning offers right now? Who's ever coming in the highest? But it's more than that. It's also terms. People want short inspections, like 5-day inspections, where when it's a cooler market, you can see like a full 10 days. So short inspections, and people are limiting how much they're gonna negotiate repairs. They're putting like an actual number on it. Like I'm seeing a lot of no repairs under 5K. And then also appraisal waivers. We have been seeing buyers getting their offers accepted because they have such a large down payment that their lender is giving them an appraisal waiver, which is, is really important when you're submitting over asking offers, because the always concern is the house going to appraise at the price you're offering if it's above what the market says the house is worth?
Yeah, waiving the appraisal also just allows you to keep more like cash. So if you're up against a cash offer, it really can make a difference to the seller. Get with your lender.
Yes. PSA, call your lender. I know I have specifically not been able to write offers lately with 24-hour deadlines. I feel like a lot of listings that I'm seeing and the sellers out there are wanting to hold off until Monday or Tuesday for offer reviews and stuff, which obviously, they have a little bit more power in the moment right now. But I'm just curious if y'all are seeing that as well.
Oh yeah, definitely seeing that. And I'm seeing that they already have offers in hand by Saturday, before open houses.
Yeah, I've also been seeing a lot of homes. They must have gotten an incredible offer, but they will get an offer and then cancel the open houses. They're like, we got what we needed. I don't know. I don't think it ever hurts to be the first offer in, So you never know what's motivating a seller.
So on the flip side, what are you seeing it be like for sellers? How is it going for them in this moment?
I mean, it is a bit more of a seller's market right now. So sellers have the advantage of having the most buyers out looking. If they are working with a great agent that's helping them prep their home and get everything super dialed and presenting the house in its best light, we're seeing those places get multiple offers.
Yeah, what Tai means by best light is it's definitely worth the investment in staging right now. Those homes that have the good marketing, the good staging, recent painted exterior and landscaping, those are the ones that the buyers are running to right now.
Yeah, I agree. I think anything you can do at this point to make your house shine, regardless of where it's at condition-wise, there's always smart investments you can make in the curb appeal of the home and making sure that, you're getting it to resonate with as many people as possible.
Yeah, for sure. Buyers don't want to walk in a door and see 3 projects that they want to do right away, So if they walk in, they're it's totally move-in ready, they can envision themselves there, they're more likely to offer on a property like that. So.
Are y'all seeing any neighborhoods or property types out there that are especially on fire? Or on the flip side, any areas or types of homes that are kind of cooling off?
I'm seeing St. John's is on fire, and also northeast and southeast, the more inner northeast and southeast neighborhoods.
Yeah. When you say inner, what areas are you mean?
Literally any of them that have like a good walk score where you can walk to parks and restaurants. Buckman and Mount Tabor.
Yeah, Sabin, Alberta Arts, all those places. I'd agree. Like the closer you get in, the more desirable it is currently. And I would say that I am seeing things cool off a little bit. Like nobody wants to go past 82nd anymore, it seems. Which a couple years ago, like people were more willing to go out. But I've had a lot of clients this year just be like, we want to be closer in. I live east of 205, so I love it out there. But you got to drive a little bit to get to the walkable areas and stuff. So yeah, it's not for everybody, but there's definitely your dollar stretches a little bit out that way. So it just really depends what the buyer is looking for. So
with things moving so fast out there, are you seeing any like mistakes that buyers and sellers are making that is setting them back or causing them extra hurdles to jump through?
Yeah. On the buyer side, it's like it is the not being like fully prepared with your lender or with your pre-approval of what your budget is going to be, because the house that you want is probably going to require that you submit an offer within 24 hours of doing it. And then with sellers, it's not taking advantage of doing the prep and the investment in what is your investment, what you're trying to make money off of, by not doing staging, not having it lit correctly, cleaned correctly, or have it move-in ready, like Ty said, where someone's going to walk in and see projects right away. You should do the projects that are going to make it like move-in ready. Not saying sellers have to have every single repair done, because you'll see what's important to the buyer once they're under contract. Or also homes that are sitting vacant, maybe not checking on them, especially on a rainy day, seeing how is the rain affecting the outside and the inside of your home, and just making sure the lights are still lighting, the smoke alarm's not beeping, and just check on your investment if nobody's living there. Yeah.
good advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think not getting ready right before you go out and shop. I think going over like what your comfortability is for taking on like repairs, what your even your capacity to do so, I think is really important. And then just getting with your agent and making sure that you have clear expectations on the home that you're hoping to buy, and then having them just get you ready. Because if you're in a position where you're constantly making like quick last minute decisions, it's going to be a lot more stressful than it needs to be. So just getting clear on terms before you're going out and making offers is, I'd say, like one of the things that I see a lot of people stressing about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be so stressful. It's going to be stressful, but it doesn't have to be so stressful.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and like what we like to do is like educate our clients on what repairs come up the most,
Mm-hmm.
and how much they usually cost too. So then they know like what can be their cap, or know that okay, mold in the attic is pretty common for this area. So
We just got one offer accepted out in Southeast because after touring the property, we identified that the roof, although it was only 10 years old, the materials were not ideal materials, probably only had a 15, 20-year shelf life to begin with,
Mm-hmm.
and wasn't really that well maintained. We could see some sagging, we could see moss buildup. And when we wrote our offer, we specifically wrote in there that the buyer's willing to accept the roof in as-is condition.
Yep.
Because they felt confident that they had the contractor, they had the funds, they could attack that project when they wanted to,
Mm-hmm.
and letting the seller know that up ahead of time we weren't going to be asking for that.
Yeah.
When we were competing with other first-time home buyers, that, let's face it, lots of buyers out there are asking for roofs to be replaced
Sure.
during transactions, and I think that was the thing that really caused our offer to shine.
Yeah.
and then that leads to a great tip for sellers: is it's kind of inexpensive to do a moss treatment and also maybe clean your gutters, especially for the spring market if you're putting your house on there, because yeah, again, making the property shine and be ready.
Yeah. And in addition to roof, I mean, one of the most frequent like repairs that I'm seeing out there in this moment is like water flow, water management issues. Lots of people's gutters and downspouts dumping right next to the foundation, causing a lot of moisture and, you know, fungal growth in the crawl space and stuff. Like, it's not really that hard of a fix to go out and get yourself some, you know, 5-6 foot long, you know, diverters that are gonna cause that water to go out into your yard. Might not be the prettiest fix in the world, but you don't have $8,000 to have, you know, a drainage company come out and trench your property for French drains. In the rainy season, those types of little fixes can really do a lot to increase your crawl space health and prevent you from having, you know, more issues during the inspection.
Absolutely, yeah. I think the gutters get missed so often, and yeah, it could just be as simple as like getting a ladder and cleaning out your gutters. Like, it'll save you a lot of headache down the line.
Yeah. So looking ahead to the rest of 2026, what would be your advice to buyers and sellers looking to enter the market?
Yeah, for sellers, I think it would just be, you know, what's the motivation behind listing your house? A lot of people have to move at a certain point. So, I mean, that makes that answer pretty easy for them. But my best advice would just to be, make sure you're working with an agent that is going to be proactive and, you know, help with vendors and coordinating anything that they can do to help you prepare your house for market. And then paying attention to like the trends, you know, so that we're also setting clear expectations for our sellers. You know, it does tend to slow down a little bit in the summer months, but Portland's still beautiful and like your house also gonna still look beautiful, but you wanna make sure that you're taking that extra time and care and prepping your house so that, you know, it translates through photo. Like people wanna come see that place. So I think that's the most important.
Yeah. The first step is getting people in the door, and that's all about what the home looks like in the photos, what the description is, you know, like, is that clickable? Are you going to get enough views to get the amount of people into the home that you need to get the offers that you want?
Yeah.
And that is priced right.
Yeah.
Buyers can tell when something's overpriced.
Absolutely. Yeah. I agree wholeheartedly on that.
Well, there's definitely a lot going on out there, but we appreciate your time in sitting down today and talking about the market and helping us prep our viewers out there for what to do.
Yeah, it was super fun. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about buying or selling this year, do not wait to reach out to us. We got the local guidance that works. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and check back for more real estate insights. And we'll catch you on that next one.